There are big words today that the world uses that are extremely destructive to a society. And one of those words is equity. People want there to be equity. But you know what? In God's family, there is no equity. Oh, yes, there is, Pastor. No, there is no equity in God's house. Everybody does not get exactly the same thing from God. It doesn't work that way. God rewards faithfulness. God penalizes unfaithfulness. God rewards holiness. God penalizes laziness. I mean, you have to understand, God does not just sit up and go, okay, everybody in my family gets exactly the same. There is no equity in God's family. But we are egalitarian. Now, by that I mean we all get treated the same. There is no prejudice, there is no favoritism with God. James chapter 2, beginning with verse 1. My dear brothers and sisters, how can you claim to have faith in our glorious Lord Jesus if you favor some people over others? For example, suppose someone comes into your meeting dressed in fancy clothes and expensive jewelry, and another comes in who is poor and dressed in dirty clothes. If you give special attention and a good seat to the rich person, but you say to the poor, you stand over here or sit on the floor, well, doesn't this discrimination show that your judgments are guided by evil motives? Now, brothers and sisters, we live in a world, in a Christian world, where James is forgotten. Paid concerts where if you give $20,000, you sit in front and get to meet the Christian worship leaders. If you don't have as much and you can only pay 500 pesos, you sit so far up in the bleachers you can't see anybody. If you're rich, you're given special seats in the church. If you're poor, you sit in the back. But it's not supposed to be that way in God's house. Everybody should be treated the same, rich or poor. And you don't look at people and say, all right, I think you should be seated over here based on the clothes that you're wearing, or the watch that you are wearing, or the shoes that you are wearing. You see, when we start judging people on what they have and what they look like, now all of a sudden we are guided by evil motives. That's what James says. Doesn't this discrimination show that your judgments are guided? Your evaluations of people are guided by evil motives. You want to get some money from that person. Now, at some point, brothers and sisters, we have to understand, yes, there is no equity in God's family. Everybody receives what their lifestyle and their prayer life and their faith and their hard work and their discipline and their faithfulness will bring them. How you activate the promises of God by your lifestyle. God is a rewarder, the Bible teaches us, but He's not a person who practices equity. But at the same time, in God's family, we are all equal brothers and sisters. We should be happy to sit next to whoever comes and sit next to us in church, the rich, the poor, and everybody in between. We are equal in God's sight.